Girls shouldn't win math competitions, so my son should win. I'm a high school student and this happened to me in 9th grade. My teacher decided that I should compete in a math competition because she saw potential in me. I agree because she was my favorite teacher. I did not really care that much because I was kinda lazy at that time. On the day of the competition, I saw a kid. Let's call him Ek. Boasting about how he didn't sleep because he reviewed everything. I was annoyed but I didn't really think much of it. The results came, sure enough he won. But I got 2nd place. I was shocked and happy at the same time and so was my teacher. Everything was all sunshine and rainbows until I heard this lady, good thing that girl didn't win. I was only 2 points behind. This is a math competition, my boy should win. He studied really hard for this and a girl shouldn't beat him. I was livid. My teacher patted my back and told me to not listen to her. When they announced that I was in 2nd place, started booing. This woman. I couldn't take it. So I devised a plan. This competition happened every year according to my teacher, and in grade 10 there was a regionals competition after. I swore that I had to win next year. The whole year I taught myself various math equations, and my friend helped me with everything. I spent a whole year reviewing just to prove this entitled mother wrong. The next year, I entered the competition, more ready than ever. I saw the boy again, now even his mother is boasting about how he couldn't sleep knowing that he was gonna win again, and that he is excited about the regionals. Everything she said just encouraged me to do better. The exam was kinda hard but I managed to answer most of the test questions while I heard X said it wasn't that hard. I was not confident that I would win but I was hoping. The announcements came and they said only one got a score of 40 and above in every grade level. The Ek was smirking, thinking it was him and telling his mom regionals, here we go. But to his surprise, I won. The look of shock in Ek's face was worth it. They didn't utter a word, his teacher was just standing there, shocked. I gave them a big ass smirk and went up the stage. Accepting the prize and everything. When I went down the stage, I saw crying and saying my boy was supposed to win, he was supposed to go to the regionals. And once I heard her cries of agony, the whole year of reviewing was paid off. I got 2nd place in the regional and I became friends with the guy in 1st place. Overall, it was a great experience, and I'm glad that I don't have to see and Ek again because there is no math competition in grade 11. Now to the comments. Cool, and good job, hope that you continue with your mathematical goals as you will have a great career. OP replied, thank you. Success is the best revenge. I have to admire your commitment here. I think we can put this in the pro category just for the time and effort it took to exact the revenge. OP replied, thanks. Made a Reddit account just to post this story, haha. Which competition? Fellow nerd here. Unfortunately, I also had a story like this. Someone on the team tried to get me kicked off the team and sabotaged me however he could. Mostly through the form of rumors. If you really want to go serious, there's always the Math for Girls competition at Yale. I think that's what it's called. OP replied, I live in the Philippines, and there is no grade 11 category. But thanks for the advice though. I'm planning on studying in the US in the future. Good. We need more women in STEM and I hope you get to come over and study. My kid is going into chemical engineering and she has plenty of stories about how she gets treated differently. She simply outworks them and proves them wrong. Keep going and don't stop. Who the duck boos someone at a competition like this? Like all the other stuff was bad. But she duckin' booed you? OP replied, some parents really don't think rationally, especially when their child is involved. I think she's one of those parents. Should have been at r/wholesome revenge. OP replied, I'm sorry I didn't put it there. I'm new to Reddit, thanks for the advice though. You don't have to apologize. Reddit is big. Really big. You just won't believe how vastly hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. Anyway, it's fair game to post in more than one place. And congratulations on your well-deserved win. I've been an educator for over a decade, including many years teaching SAT prep. For those outside the USA, the SAT is a highly stressful test for high schoolers. The scores factor heavily into whether or not they'll get into the university of their choosing. My advice every time I tell a student about what they should do the night before taking the test: get a good night's sleep. Don't stay up cramming. You did the right thing. You spent a year studying. The math was just second nature to you because you spent such a long time learning it. The other kid got cocky and then crammed the night before, and he probably forgot most of it because he didn't sleep well the night before. OP replied, "Thanks, my teachers always told me to get a good night's rest to prepare. They really knew what they were saying and I am really grateful that they were my teachers. I would love to be your student as well." Or thank you. And yes, good teachers make all the difference. I became a teacher because I was inspired by the fantastic teachers, and by the really bad ones, since I'd be sitting in class going, "I'm 13 and I could teach this class better than her." The best revenge is living well. Someone I'm too lazy to Google. George Herbert, I think he's the singer. Michael Scott. I usually don't like school stories on ProRevenge. But this is different. You got revenge by becoming a pro at math. Congratulations, this is the most wholesome ProRevenge story I have seen so far, and you earned first place. OP replied, "Thank you. Good for you." So ironic and sad, a child's mother saying girls shouldn't win math competitions. She certainly was no prize. So proud of you for not giving up. A year is a long time to stay motivated to exact revenge. Good on you. Hope you succeed at your goals. The best revenge on your enemies is your success. Good job, OP. OP replied, "Thanks. This could also fit well in r/entitled parents, they'd love it." Also, for all the people saying there's no revenge, putting in so much work to beat someone in a competition they put you down for not winning in the first place is def a form of revenge, I'd say. OP replied, "Thank you for standing up. I don't really know what to be said to the other commenters. Just ignore them. There will be people on every sub who don't believe any story is true or doesn't fit their vision of the sub. Like either way, just let people enjoy things and post their stories. If they're not super blatantly fake or they do fit under the general topic of the sub, then it's fine." When I went down the stage, I saw M crying and saying my boy was supposed to win. Look how she massacred my boy. M didn't count on your determination. Poor calculus on her part. You had a clear angle to get a solid revenge. He can think about it for the remainder of his life. Plot twist, your teacher hired that lady to motivate you. Ah, I love a good old-fashioned win out of spite. Congrats on using that negative experience to motivate you to be a better person. That's the best revenge you can take. Sadly, there will be others who feel the same as M. Don't let them keep you down. Destroy them by continually being the best and proving them wrong. The world needs more people like you in it. OP replied, "Thanks for the advice. Great post for Women's Day. Great story. Glad they got what was coming to them. Your English is really good too. You can write better than a lot of native speakers. When you spite your way into being a better student. Since when could girls not do well in math competitions? Some of the best, who went to national camp, math competitors I've met are girls. The only way this could have been better is if afterwards you went up to M and thanked her for being such a cunt to motivate you to crush her and her son, letting her know that she created her own downfall. Congrats on the victory. I hope you accomplish great things."